Yo, 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 what up, though, man?
We back. I
Yeah.
see you got the mic this time.
Hey, man, you already know. Got to make sure it was straight, man.
Nah, for sure. We back.
Hey, man, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you, man. The last one was a classic. Like, so many great segments and so many different clips that I see people post on their page now, like different topics of, different things we talked about. So.
Hell yeah, man. I seen one of the clips, somebody was in Paris watching the shit. I said, hell yeah,
Yeah, man. That shit's dope, man. Shout out to you.
No, shout out to you, man. Give you distributing all my clout, man. So,
man, hey, that's what I'm about, man. Like, I'm always about that. Like, even all my friends, I even tell them, like, yo, if you find an artist that you want to manage, like, let's do it. Like, I want everybody a part of this, like, Saycheesetv umbrella somehow, some way. Like, you was there early as well, and you supported me from day one. So I always try to, like, keep that in mind and never try my best to never say no.
Yeah.
May not be on time.
Hey, so you Jesus now. You may not be early, but you all
I ain't Jesus, but
No, I feel you, man. But since the last time we talked, man, a lot of stuff been going down.
Yeah.
Dallas has been a hotbed for TMZ.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Going crazy.
There's a lot of shit going on, from strippers falling off poles to
lawsuits and
Erykah Badu.
Yeah, man. And so you might as well, since you already brought it up, man, let's get to it. So, one day I just woke up and I just saw a beehive, just people going crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? With the comment that you made about Erykah Badu. Man, just tell me what happened.
It got a lot of people got upset because the blogs put two tweets together that I said. And it doesn't show that I'm really replying to somebody. It's just, if you just look at it on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, if you just see the tweets, you're gonna think that I was just dry talking about Erykah Badu. And it wasn't like that. A girl had said something like, Dallas is a useless city. The only thing they got in Dallas is a pretty skyline and Erykah Badu. And then a guy had tagged me in it while I'm sitting in my shop in Deep Ellum, like, while I'm in Dallas trying to put something together for the city, I get a tweet and it's like, yo, if Shawn Cotton could have been da-da-da-da, but he his headquarters is in Miami. He could have, if he would have did it in the DFW, he would da-da-da. And while I'm sitting in the Dallas store, so out of frustration, being selfish, being competitive as I am, I uplifted myself.
Yeah.
And I said what I said, Erykah Badu, I've done more for the city than Erykah Badu could ever. Trolling him, but I'm not thinking that, because I'm replying to this guy, so I'm not thinking that this tweet is I mean, of course people see my tweets, but because it wasn't just a dry tweet about her and I'm talking to somebody, I didn't think it would go viral,
Yeah.
Like, have you ever just been in the zone or just talking to somebody on Facebook? It's not a DM. You're talking to them in the comments or on a status. You're talking to them directly, and you're knowing that it's accessible. Anybody could get it, but you're not thinking that anybody would even care about it. So I wake up the next day, see tweets and subtweets about, a lot of stuff, about how I disrespected her and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it really reached this level. Like on Facebook, they still talking about it.
Do you feel like it was some truth to it? Because I mean, I've seen some response to
it. Like, even when people hit me up about it, like, and because I apologized on Instagram Live with the Valentine's Day shit, the flowers and stuff like that. I asked her to be my Valentine, but I didn't apologize. I didn't apologize saying that, yo, I wish I never said it, or I didn't mean it that, or because I did mean it that way, but I feel like I could have said it differently.
Okay.
I feel like the way I said it was kind of arrogant, and people thought I was coming after her personally. Like, no, it wasn't nothing personal. I love Erykah Badu. Like, I even said I was going to buy 5 of those fragrance things she's about to put out.
Her pussy fragrance.
Yeah. But I don't, it was nothing malicious. Like, a lot of people are coming at me like I was like disrespecting her. I was really I was in a space to where as though, like, damn, like I should have lifted her up when I lifted myself up. Yeah. And that's where I went wrong at, And I shouldn't even have compared and contrast. Like, she's an artist at the end of the day. She don't owe nobody nothing. Let's get that overstood. I don't owe nobody nothing. You don't owe nobody nothing but to just live and enjoy your family. Like, nobody owes anybody anything. Everybody really got to get it from the mud, but she doesn't owe anybody anything. So And I don't owe anybody anything. I was just thrown in an argument and I was really pissed off about it. And I protected my honor, not protecting our honor as Black people. And I was wrong for that. And she DM'd me and she had something to say about it. And I told her, like, you know, what you're saying is not really what happened. Like, people are putting this out there like I just was just like coming after you. Never. Like, she's a legend. You know, what she means to Dallas, I probably would never mean to Dallas because I'm not physically born here.
Right.
So I'll probably never reach that status. And I'm okay with that. As long as I can change lives, I'm cool with it. But I'm not here to compete against Erykah Badu or try to outdo her or nothing like that. She's a legend. Millions and millions of records. I probably couldn't sell 100 records. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, no, I just like changing lives. And I kind of got really competitive and arrogant and selfish. And, you know, I'll see her one of these days. I'll probably go to her birthday bash and apologize to her in her face.
If you could have said it over, how would you said it?
I would have included myself in this Pretty Skyline and Erykah Badu and Saycheesetv, those three. But I wouldn't have, you know, belittled her to put myself on a pedestal. That was wrong. That was wrong.
Because, you know, you look around, you saw a lot of theories of it. Because the way the internet made it seem like it's just one day you just jumped on there and start popping shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? But you know, to your contrary though, a lot of people kind of was agreeing. You know, you do put on more. It seemed like you do put on more people and give more people a platform.
But that's publicly.
But she's not.
And she has nonprofit organizations. She has theaters that she opened. And then, you know, people hit my phone asking for money, so I know she got people to take care of.
Absolutely.
Kids. She's a mother, so she's taking care of people every day.
Absolutely.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like I said before, it was a selfish act, but I know people know what I do, and that's why I get so much hate because, you know, like, for example, Baby Yunqin, or I don't even want to say his name, but just a lot of artists that I've helped in the past, people witnessed and they see that, and that's why I get a lot of hate because it's not them. It's like, damn, Shawn's helping him, but not me.
Right.
And when I went back on the Facebook statuses and people going in about me, about the Erykah Badu shit, a lot of the hate were from people, like, cause I would go through the comments and I would inbox somebody, like somebody who was hating on me, and I would inbox them. And I'd be like, damn, do I know this person? And a lot of the people who was talking shit about me, about the Erykah Badu thing, 2013, 2015, they were in my DM asking for, yo, can you check out my music? Why haven't you posted this? So a lot of the hate wasn't because they felt like I was being disrespectful. A lot of the hate was because I never helped them out. So that's a selfish act from the artist. It's a bias act. It's misleading. A lot of them people who said that, Shawn, what has Shawn done for Dallas, are the same people who asked me to be on Saycheesetv. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. So you know what that kind of remind me of, and a little off topic, is the thing that's going on with Diddy and Mace.
Yeah.
You know, Diddy with Jay-Z and them, how they was talking about they want to help more artists and they trying to do all this to put artists on and give them control. And then here come Mace like, well, I don't owe my royalties. You gave me $20,000.
Right.
He's salty and shit now.
That was crazy too, because it's like 5 different people got exposed that week by like artists.
Yeah.
And it's like, I was talking to somebody about that the other day. It's like, for one, you signed the contract. For two, it's like you never see artists say that when they're on top of the game. Why is that? Like, why do artists come out of nowhere when they are when they're going downhill, when they're irrelevant to the game? Like, why do y'all come out? But in these music videos in his prime, he looked happy.
Yeah.
So it was like, who's really the bad guy? And it's like, why should it take that long for you to realize that you've been cheated, you know?
Or can you say really cheated when you signed for it?
When you signed for it. So it's like, and that's one thing I always tell artists, like, y'all want these $1 million advances, but an advance is really a loan. You have to pay it back. So let's just say the label gives you $200,000 and you only made $100,000, you still have $100,000 that needs to be recouped.
Yep.
So you're not going to get your fair share till the label's paid off. In some cases, that's how it goes. But I don't know. That shit's it's crazy.
So you brought up Baby Yunqin.
Yeah, that's the artist that I signed 3 months ago.
Okay.
Shout out to James. James, my dude Third, he helps me with him on a day-to-day.
You know, like a lot of time Hispanics in hip hop kind of get looked down upon, frowned upon. What was it about him, about Baby Yunqin, that really made you decide you want to jump behind him and co-sign him?
Man, Third brought him to me, and I was like, Third had brought me Baby Yunqin, and I was like, I don't know. He says the N-word. And then it's like, historically, you never see Hispanics make it. So I was kind of like on the fence about it. Like, I don't know. He's real melodic. His music is good. But it's like, statistically, Hispanics, like, it's so hard for them. Not saying I don't like the artists who've been out in the past. I'm just speaking, if you're not in the pit bull lane or, you know, that type of wave, it's hard when you're saying nigga this, nigga that. But, you know, James is my friend, Third is my friend. So any artist that he believes in, or any of my friends believe in, you yourself, I'm a do what I can.
Yeah.
And he just caught on fire. And I mean, the rest is history.
Okay.
And every label wants him now.
So tell me about that, because you know I seen him traveling around. Like, what interest is he pulling right now? Can you talk about it?
I really don't want to speak in too much numbers, but you know, Gucci Mane called in about him.
Damn.
Kind of upset he couldn't get him. I don't want to speak too much on that, but it's real. Every label from Rock Nation has gave calls. Interscope just flew him in LA. I don't know if you paid attention, 2 days ago, he was in Interscope. Columbia flew him in. Yeah. This ain't when the artist flying out and taking a picture. No, like flew him in. So, you know, and every label wants him, but is this one of them things to where the ball is in his court and we're just going to continue to build that leverage up?
What do you think will be the perfect label situation for him? Not saying a specific label, but what you think would be the perfect
situation? Yeah. Just for him to be himself. And just really with him is this shit. I really like what we're doing right now, like, to be honest, just having fun with it. Because it's like, after you sign that to the majors, it's like you're really like, it's not fun, like, it's kind of like, it's not the same. So I like it right now to where he could drop when he wants to, travel when he wants to, you know, just building that leverage up. But the perfect situation, I don't really know yet. You know, when we know, that's when we'll sign. But
no doubt.
Yeah.
Speaking of another artist that you had your hand in, was kind of shook up things a little bit last week, Cash Page. She did her interview. I think it was on 105.
Yeah, Houston.
No, it was
Power 105.
Power 105, yeah. And she was sitting down, and I don't know the name of the host, but but you know, the host kind of threw her oop about the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you know what I'm saying, who you really pretty much messing with in the city or in Texas? She was like, Texas hot right now. Who you messing with in Texas? She was like, man, you know, I don't really pay attention to nobody in, you know what I'm saying, in Texas. I just focus on my own, because when people get on, you know what I'm saying, people want to jump on your wave, you know, my city be hating. And then the girl was like, well, no, you got people from Houston. And she was like, oh, you know, when I think of Texas, I only think of Dallas. She was like, Houston artists is dope. She was like, but Dallas, you know, they be hating. They just want to jump your wave when you was on. Then she was like, well, we just had another artist up here, Trap Boy Freddie. She was like, oh, yeah, ain't he from Fort Worth? So, you know what I'm saying? It was like one of those things where a lot of people felt like, one, she had a chance to big up the city. Okay. But instead, she shitted on the city. You know what I'm saying?
See, I didn't get a chance to watch that clip. I wish I would have or could have. I will. I mean, man, I don't want to make an excuse for it. Like, that's crazy. Maybe she was in a situation to where you're on that platform and you just blank out. I don't know, but that just sounds real out of character for her, because I know she knows a few people out here. But, you know, I know she didn't mean any harm by it, because she shows hella love. She's always under people's pictures, commenting and tweeting people and stuff like that. And she shows hella love, really friendly. I used to tell her she was too friendly. I used to tell her she's always at the kickbacks. Why are you always at the parties? So for her to say something like that, it's kind of like, y'all would really have to ask her. But, you know, I was supposed to be with her yesterday. I was gonna ask her about it but I haven't watched it yet. So I just knew people were mad at her for a reason, but I didn't know that she had said that.
Now I know you made a comment that you felt like Cash Page is underappreciated.
Yeah, that's simply because of the way. No, she has crazy fan base out here, but I feel like the gatekeepers out here, they're kind of like. It's kind of like it's a gap. Like I don't know. I just feel like people aren't championing her the right way. Maybe I'm wrong.
Because I mean, in my opinion, just seeing from every time her name came up, it was nothing but praises.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? It seemed like for the first time I seen somebody being completely rooted on all sides.
Okay, but yeah, maybe I was wrong. I've said things. I'm wrong all the time. Yeah, but maybe I was wrong about it. It's just a few key people in the city, and I shouldn't have said Dallas because I'm talking about a certain type of people, but it's a few people in the city that's kind of like acting weird about it. And I shouldn't have said the city. I was wrong about it, but yeah, she is one of them people, when you think about it, she has the women, she has the kids.
Yeah.
The men listen to her. I listen to her.
Absolutely, me too. I'm on it.
Yeah, so it's like she's one of them type of girls like Dej Loaf. Like, the niggas fucked with Dej Loaf and blasted her shit, windows down. And that's the same way with Cash Page. Like, a nigga won't look at you funny if you listen to the Cash Page, you know?
So
I was wrong about that.
A lot of people wanted me to get into this, man. What happened between you and Rahi?
Shit, man. My mom got sick in October, and I kind of like fell back from like talking to people. And then I just started noticing like a shift, it just started getting like weird. And then, you already be hearing things, but I'm so loyal. Like I don't be caring about like what people, I don't be caring about what people be saying. But then I get on Instagram one morning and a guy's tagging my name saying that he's scamming under Saycheesetv, and then more people coming out and like, yo, he's scamming under Saycheesetv, and it's like, yeah, like, why would you do that? Like, I've known Rahi when he didn't have anything, like, and I didn't have anything. We both living at our mom's house. I'm sleep. I don't know, him sleeping at his mom's house and no car. Me sleeping at my mom's house, hardly having a car. Him going to jail, me having to bail him out. Like, this shit friends do.
Yeah.
But I never like go on the internet and talk about it. But so it's like, I think he like took some money and didn't tell me. And then it's kind of like, it just got like weird. Like, damn, like a nigga who would do that would do anything. So shit, shortly after that, I mean, I guess, man, to be honest, I don't really, like, he texts me, but we haven't really, like, spoken in person, you know?
Because, there's rumors behind it that he was the one that was creating the fake Saycheesetv emails, and, had that ever came back to you?
A lot of stuff came back to me. Like, and I've never, like, every time we did business, I made sure he was good. When when Splurge signed his deal, I made sure he got thousands.
Yeah.
He didn't make him rich, but closed the Cash Page deal with him. He got thousands off that. Like, I'm talking about 2019 summer, he up 15, 20 bands.
Yeah.
I'm putting you in position to eat. Like, you got the key to Saycheesetv. Like, we talking every day on the phone about, which artist we going, and you getting away at like $300, $400, $500. Like, whoa, if you took that money, let me know. Like, communicate with me. But to go off about it, and I'm out here a lot. So if a nigga run up on me over $500 that you took, that's not what stand-up people do.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you using my name for your dirt? Come on, man. Like, and people already feel some type of way about me. Like, you just adding fuel to the fire, and that's just not real. That's not thorough to me, and I would have never did that to him. If I ever took somebody money, matter of fact, I would never take nobody money. I would ask him first, and I've never told him no. When he needed money for this, and that, A, B, and C, I took care of him. Like, and vice versa. When I needed something from him, like, yo, right here, I need you. Can you stop by this for me? Can you do this for me? He did it for me. That's what real friends do. But to go do that and then like just moving funny. It's just a lot of just moving funny and just acting like real weird. And I never acted weird about nothing with him. Like we talked about everything together, from females to everything. You know.
Initially, he was Cash Pay's manager, right?
Yeah. He brought Cash Pays to me.
So then what happened with that?
Hey, you got to ask Cash Page. It's a money thing too. But and like I said, it's always leading up to something. You know, and this is just for her coming to me, telling me like it's a money thing. And they was even telling me that before me and him stopped like being cool. Was just like, Shawn, don't fuck around. He doing this, he doing that. I'm like, man, fuck, I don't care what y'all, man. That's my nigga. Like, that's my nigga. Cause I'm the type of person, I don't listen to nothing until it happened to me. I'm so loyal.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care, man. That ain't my nigga. Like, that ain't how Raheem moved. Nah, that couldn't be him. He couldn't took no money from you. Then when that shit happened, he was like, damn, you do me like that? Like the dude who like introduced you when all you was listening to was like Main Street hip hop, and I told you it was money into this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it just get real sticky. But yeah, man, you gotta ask Cash Page about that.
Hey,
I don't really want to get into that, but
hey, they always say, man, the love of money is the root of all evil, man.
That shit is wicked.
So I see you doing you open up your headquarters, Miami.
Yeah.
That's been another buzzing topic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People kind of on the split offense of it should have been here.
Yeah.
Dallas should have been ground zero. Why Miami?
Because two of my business partners are born and raised in Miami.
Okay.
So it only made sense. It's two of them, it's one of me. And then it's like I'm always in Miami. Who wouldn't want to travel to Miami to like, you know what I mean? Like, okay, if I would have had the headquarters in Dallas, it's like, whatever. Yeah. It's down the street. But now it's like, oh, shit, I'm getting flew out to Miami or I'm going to Miami to have a meeting. Yeah. It's just more, it's like you earned it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like here, it's like a headquarters here. It was like, I'd rather do something more cultural here than just an office. And that's why I'm doing the store.
Okay, so let's go into that. So I see you doing work down in Deep Ellum. Tell me a little bit about this store.
Yeah, it's a vintage shop. It's called Dated, Faded, Worn.
Okay.
Dated, Faded, Worn. It's 3 words that mean past tense. Dated, Faded, Worn, vintage shop. DFW, Dated, Faded, Worn. But it's gonna have all the vintage shit you could ever think of, from denim jackets to anything, from rap tees, band tees. It's gonna be cultural though, like kids could come there and just vibe out.
Yeah.
Not really a hangout spot, but a vibe. You know what I'm saying? That key place where when people come here to do shows, they stop by this store.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Like Dallas doesn't really have that yet. They don't have that place to where, you know, that cool spot. Like I want this spot to be to where as though when kids get out of school, if they want to come do their homework at this shop, they can come do that here, you know. And Dallas doesn't really have that spot, and that's the new spot, man.
Is it gonna be like kind of boutique where it's only like one of a kind pieces, or how that's gonna be?
I don't really know yet. It's really gonna be some rare shit in there though. Okay. It's gonna be some one-offs. It's not gonna be a lot of shit. You know, once you go in there and get it, you probably won't see nobody else in there with it. But it's not gonna be it's not gonna be expensive. You can go in there and get a whole outfit for $50 to $100.
Okay.
Vintage. It's gonna be dope.
I wanna go back to Miami. Walk me through the artist experience. They get a phone call for Shawn Cotton, find out they're getting flown out to Miami. Yeah. What is the Saycheesetv experience when an artist get flown to Miami?
I don't email you. It's a scam. I will never email. Me and my team will never email you first. Never, ever email you first. Like, that shit is a scam. Please. Because I be having street guys in my DMs talking about, man, where about 200 at? And I'm like, what do you, like, this shit is a scam. I've said it 100 times. Please, no emails. If I ever like an artist, I'm DMing him. Yeah. I'm like, yo, I'm messing with you. I'm fucking with you. What's your schedule like? Can you get to Miami? How can we get you to Miami? I'll fly you. If you want to drive, some people drive down. It just depends. I'll take care of their gas money. You know, we'll have meetings at the office, 44th floor, Brickell, downtown Miami. Yeah, and Stan the man, that's my business partner. Saycheesetv from Saycheesetv, he discovered YNW Melly and City Girls.
Okay.
Shout out to Jay too. We have so many artists in the works right now, but I partnered up with them with Baby Yunqin too.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
So yeah, that's just it, man. You come down there, we vibe out. You know, we might hit jet skis and some shit like that. But see, when you come down to Miami, it's kind of more to do. Not like saying Dallas doesn't really have nothing to do, but it's like more of an experience. We're here with the with the boutique, is just more of a cultural thing. It's gonna actually build culture. Artists could come in, play their music, you know, while people are shopping. It's just a different vibe. It doesn't mean one means more than the other. Cause I'm gonna meet artists in Deep Ellum too.
Absolutely.
It's the same thing. It's just I announced that first to see how people were gonna react to it out here.
I got you.
But I already had the Deep Ellum shit planned. They just didn't know. So
you think they're gonna be satisfied with a clothing store versus the headquarters though?
Definitely. Because I mean, you can still play your music in the store. You can still leave your memorabilia in the store. Okay. You can still potentially see me in the store. And then out here would have been more of a headache. Why have I not gotten a meeting? You know what I mean?
I got you.
It would have been, I can't win. And I'm done trying to even please everybody. It's like, yo, work hard, and then you can come to Miami, or you can always stop by the store for free.
There you go. So let's get into this, man. The haymaker of it all. This has been the throwdown, the Thriller in the Manila, the last week or two. Rainwater, Yella Beezy, Mo 3. It seemed like we had a.
Then wait.
You got it.
Hey, I'm doing an interview. Give me a call. I'm gonna give you a call right back. Hold on, my bad.
No, you good. We edited this part out.
All right.
So the thriller in the Manila, you know what I'm saying, it's been going down. That is heated back up, you know, Yella Beezy.
Yeah.
Mo 3, Rainwater.
Yeah.
As we saw that incident with V Live.
Yeah, and I tried to stay away from it too. But go ahead. My bad for you.
You tried to stay away from it. Tell me what you trying to stay away from.
When the whole situation happened, we didn't post it.
Yeah. Why?
Because it's just too much. Like when I post stuff, I'm being messy, or I'm choosing sides, or Shawn's always taking from the city. He's always I just stayed away from it, you know, until you know the whole thing came out. Yeah, but go ahead. I'm sorry.
So being that everything come out right, we see the first video, Yella Beezy in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? With the I guess the popular line, "Who beat him up? I beat him up. Me by myself." You know, this shit is wild, man. And then actually the footage coming out, Rainwater actually allegedly, because we can't really see the footage that clear, but allegedly Yella Beezy and Rainwater get into that altercation. Yeah. Then it come back, Mo 3 dropping his videos. Yep. You know, he be on that 50 Cent type troll shit, bro. That'd be hilarious as hell. But then all of a sudden, it pops out Rainwater sues Yella Beezy and V Live allegedly for $1 million based on TMZ report. What's your thought about it?
I mean, when I posted it, I was like shocked. Like, damn, like it was crazy because it was like it all hit at once. Like TMZ, Complex, Vlad, Saycheesetv, everybody was like posting it. And then, I mean, it's touchy. I mean, even when we posted it, you have the people, like I'm not a street guy.
Right.
So it was like, some people don't think like that. Some people think the civilian way. Like, you know, Rainwater's not a street guy. So I see why he did it. And then you have some people who are in the streets like, yo, that's ratting. You should never run to the authorities for anything. Keep it in the streets. There's no rules. You got caught slipping. So it's two sides to the story. It's all about how you were raised, or in the code of ethics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. How you were raised. Me, if I was Rainwater, I would, like me personally, if I'm managing a street artist, he's affiliated to me. So it's kind of like, I wouldn't have done it because it could affect my artist. You know what I mean?
Okay. So this is my theory. I feel like Mo3 set it up by discrediting Rainwater, right?
Yeah.
He was like, oh man, he ain't even cut like that. You beat up a nigga that ain't even a street nigga. You know what I'm saying? He a nigga that went to school and graduated and went to college.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You jumped on a nigga that ain't even like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So by him discrediting Rainwater before that even their lawsuit part came out, for me it kind of exemplified, or you know what I'm saying, Rainwater to have like, okay, I understand now.
And a lot of people saw Mo3 live and defended Rainwater because of Mo3's live.
Yeah.
So it kind of like by Mo3 saying that on IG Live, when people argue on Instagram on the Saycheesetv comments, it was, well, Mo3 said he's not a street guy. So it was kind of calculated.
But then too, Rainwater never filed a police report. He never went to the police.
Yeah, he never pressed charges, right?
Right. No.
He never pressed charges. He just wants money.
He just hit the pocket. So is that against the street ethic?
I'm not a street guy.
Me either. So I don't.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna have guys in Oak Cliff and where they from, and they're gonna say, that's not how we rock. Me personally, if I don't, like I said before, I don't know. You know, I wouldn't have done it if I had a street artist, because I know that his fans, they don't think like that.
Right.
It's all about how you think and how you take things in. And I know how things could get, man. And a lot of these guys are really, they just don't understand. That's just their way of thinking, how they were brought up. So
in this situation right now, who you feel like had the most to lose?
Yella has the most to lose.
Yeah.
What? Yella has the most to lose. He has the most hit records. He kind of had, platinum records. He has a few gold records. He has the most to lose. I mean, all these guys have something to lose. All these guys have kids.
Absolutely.
All these guys have a career. All these guys have something that I feel like all this shit is stupid. Like, I've called Trap Boy before. Like, yo, how can we like sit down and have a boss meeting with everybody who the gatekeepers in the city and y'all? Because I feel like a lot of this shit is this internet. Like, the fans keep this shit going. And, you know, I've seen a lot of rap beefs before where the rappers wanted to squash it, but they didn't want to look bad in front of their fans. You know what I'm saying?
So you feel like this, because I don't know the back end of what the beef really stems from, but do you feel like it's light enough for them to really, because I don't know if, you know, Mo3 actually really had anything to do with Yella getting shot.
I don't know either.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We don't really know that.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. It just look like one of those Ja Rule 50 things, bro, where these dudes gonna be 50.
It's all ego and pride at the end of the day. I mean, people have been shot. Roy Lee was killed. I don't know who got, I don't know any, like, people think because Mo3 mentions my name in the records.
Yeah.
So it's like people think I have this figured out and I don't know anything. I'm not in the streets. I'm just here reporting the news. But I don't really know, you know. I feel like all this is ego and pride at the end of the day. The rappers are still alive.
Yeah.
These guys can still come together and lead by example. All these guys have kids. I would hate to see something happen to Mo3, Yella Beezy, Yella Beezy, Trap Boy Freddy, or Rainwater.
Right.
I would hate to see something happen because they're all still striving. Like, all these guys have shows tonight.
I mean, they all making money, man.
They all making money. They're all living. They're not working for nobody. Like, what are we doing? But then you have those people around him, the goons, the savages, and then the worst thing ever is the people on Instagram telling you, nigga, you a pussy if you don't, oh man, you friendly, you scary, you a pussy. That's the worst thing, for you to be on Instagram and you see 1,000 people calling you pussy.
Yeah.
You be like, man, fuck that, I gotta prove something. And that's the worst thing, and all artists suffer from that.
And how you deal with it? Because I know you got to battle with the comments too.
Nah, see, I'm not a street guy.
But you still human though. And
yeah, but see, the thing is though, I don't have to act like something I'm not.
I got you.
I don't have to act like something I'm not. I don't go around talking about I'm gonna fuck you up, this, and that. I protect myself, but I'm not a street guy. So I don't have to live by any of these made up codes that people have in their head.
Right.
I'll never snitch. I'm not for the snitching shit.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not for the scamming. I'm not for the faggot shit. I'm not for none of that shit. But I do have morals at the end of the day, but I'm not a street guy whatsoever.
If Tekashi was to get out and he want to get a Saycheesetv interview, does he get it?
Let's do it.
Because, you know, I seen like a lot of people like, oh, I'm not going to do it.
Let's do it. No, let's do it. I would interview 6ix9ine. I mean,
you should. You're not a street dude. So
I'm not a street guy. And then it's like at the end of the day, it's business at the end of the day. It's a business.
And as much as these people out here be like, oh, he a rat, I don't want to hear from him.
They'll watch the interview.
They'll watch it.
They'll watch the interview. And then I see a lot of people about the 6ix9ine situation. It's like a lot of people talk about what they would and wouldn't have done. It's like if you would have had 12 hit records, your own homies trying to fuck your girl or fucking your girl, your own homies taking money from you, your own homies plotting on killing on you, you don't know what you would have done unless you were in that exact situation.
That's real.
I don't know what I would have done. I don't know. You have the whole world in front of you. Your own niggas trying to kill you, and you could go in the can for 10, 15 years with these guys. I don't know what I would have done.
He was facing 40.
40. But see, a lot of people on Instagram are talking about what they would have done. Nobody knows what they would have done. Nobody knows until you're in that situation. Now, niggas like Boosie, niggas like the niggas who like Gucci, who did that time and stood tall, I could take their word for what it is. But all these guys on Instagram talking about what they would and wouldn't have done, you don't know what you would have done. You don't know. And that's just that. You don't know. But people, I could take Boosie word face value and the rest of these niggas who stood tall. But the rest of all these other Instagram cats, you don't know what they would have done. Because I don't know what I would have done. I'm just keeping it real. Do you know what you would have done?
Not at all.
You got $10 million deal in front of you. You got a kid. These niggas trying to fuck your baby mom and take money from you. You don't know what you would have done. Until you have it. You don't know.
It's real. I know, man. We need to do one with, I know you got your podcast. How that's coming?
I'm switching from Canon to Sony cameras.
Yeah, welcome to Sony, baby.
I gotta go to Sony. So we gotta bring you on the podcast too.
You gotta bring a hood nigga on the podcast. And what you need to ask him is, what do street credibility do for you? How long you gotta be in the street and what do those stripers do for you? Because a lot of people die and go do 40 years behind street credibility. What is the benefit from it? Let me ask you, money or respect? Respect. I feel like respect can always bring you money.
I look at respect as an opinion.
I look at money as an opinion.
How?
Because a lot of money to you
is not okay. That's understandable, but it's kind of like when you say respect is like respect don't pay the bills.
It can though, and what I mean by that is depends, right? I'm not saying I want to be feared.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is I want to be respected. So me and you got a genuine relationship. If I built a lot of genuine relationships and I was on top and I was solid on top and I fall, one of them relationships is going to pick me up. One of those relationships potentially will help me get back to the bag.
Yeah.
Once money gone,
that's real.
Money can't help you. It's just an object. It's a tool.
Yeah.
It's the relationships. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like money cool. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they all. Yeah, I mean, like Floyd. Floyd's one of my biggest influences.
Absolutely.
Like people don't respect him, but money. You feel me?
But they're not respecting him though. Still, even with the money, they just playing the game to try to get what they want. It's not him. It's what he got. And so if he lose what he got, then he's nothing because he was only amplified by his money. But if you build respect, regardless if you got money or not, people rocking with you.
I feel like it's jealousy though. How are you 50-0 and not respected?
I think people, so we talking about two different things. I feel like people respect his game and his craft. And I'm quite sure some people who know him and respect him as a person.
Yeah.
But just like you already know, man, a lot of people, when they get to know you, they realize how genuine you are, how humble you are, how cool you are.
Yeah.
But you got a lot of people who really just trying to get close to you because of what you can do for them. And when they realize they can't get out of you what they want you to do for them, then they're going to turn on you. So that's just what it is. So at the end of the day, I still would take the respect over the money. The money come and go.
Yeah.
My opinion.
The respect does bring more money. That's valid. I can't even argue with you, but I've also had a debate with B. Hester because I also said a lot of people wouldn't be respected if they didn't have the money. A lot of people these days are respected only because of money. Yeah. What you just said about...
Yeah. I agree. But to me, that's just smoke and mirrors because they really don't respect you. They're just using you as a pawn to hopefully get your money. Mm. And when they realize they can't get your money, whether you lose it all or they realize you ain't going to give it to them, they're going to go off. But if they really fuck with you, then you got a solid relationship, no matter if you're at the top or the bottom. Because everybody going to be hot for so long. You know what I'm saying? Or even if you real hot and you want to cross over, like you crossed over to the real estate business and you doing that shit, as you become a mogul, people going to respect you and your grind, your hustle, and your name. Yeah. That shit going to open up more doors than your money. Yeah. So.
But yeah, man, like, you know, Erykah Badu, if you're watching this, I asked you to be my Valentine, but you didn't reply. But it's all love. I'm going to see you soon.
You're going to have to do it big, like some Offset Cardi B shit at her birthday, bro. You're going to have to, all the bells and whistles.
Yeah, man. It's crazy.
Hey, man. Well, hey, appreciate you.
Hey, another classic, man. Hey, you know, I'm gonna become a regular.
Hey, now I need it, man. And post my shit on Saycheesetv so my clout can go up some more, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. You know what? You know we're gonna grab a snippet and put it up.
Already, man. Well, I appreciate you, Shawn Cotton, Saycheesetv.
All right. Yeah.